We are back in action with some Mario Sluggers League Baseball on a beautiful day at Yoshi Park. We have the Mario Fireballs against the Yoshi Eggs. Both teams are looking to get into the win column here today after both suffered losses in their first game. The Mario Fireballs barely got bested by the Monarchs by 1 run, but the Yoshi Eggs got trounced by the Bowser Monsters. We'll see how these teams turn it around and which of them gets their first win of the season. I'm MC Ballyhoo, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Professor Egad, and let's talk about this one, Professor. What do you see looking at these lineups?
Good day, my dear friend. Yeah, so as you mentioned, the Eggs got obliterated against their monsters. We see a lot of zeros in their stats, but let's keep in mind, one game doesn't tell a whole team's story, but their first chapter was a rough one. The Fireballs appear to be the better team, so I think they'll get the win today. But I think the Eggs will show that they're a better team than what we saw in their last game.
Now let's take a look at where the teams rank among the other teams in the league in some of the more notable stats. Keep in mind, these stats are all up to date after Game 3 when all teams had played the same number of games. If we looked at them now, obviously, the teams who have played more games would have higher numbers, so here's where they were after Game 3.
Yeah, and really not much here either. It's about what we would expect. The Eggs hold the tail end of most stats, although they're pretty solid defensively. The Fireballs, on the other hand, hold steady in the middle to latter half of the pack. Most importantly, we see the current standings here, which are up to date. The Peach Monarchs lead the Mushroom League currently. Whoever wins this game will stay within range, while the loser will fall to the very bottom, making a climb to the top a lot more difficult. More importantly, though, it will put them in danger of missing out on the playoffs completely. We see the Wario Muscles already in that position in the Shell League. And I can tell you from talking with him, Wario is very much not happy with that.
That is very understandable, and I know Yoshi doesn't want to find his team in a similar situation. Let's get down to the field for first pitch to see how it all unfolds. Baby Mario starts this one off, still looking for his first hit of the season. Swings and won't get it yet as he grounds out to Yoshi at second base for the first out.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be too reactionary, but it may be worth considering removing Baby Mario from the lead-off spot.
Pitch on the way to Luigi, hits a liner to left field and is caught for out number 2.
It's a fairly quick out for the Eggs. They've got to be happy about that start so far.
They'll still have to deal with Mario, who is no easy out, that's for sure, batting .500 on the season so far. Gets a good lick on this one, going way back to left center field all the way to the warning track. Pink Yoshi stands under it and will haul it in for the third out.
Already an improvement for the Eggs, who allowed the Bowser Monsters to score a handful of runs to start their last game. A 3 and out is a huge start for them.
Speaking of start, here's Yoshi to try to start an early rally for the Eggs. A .500 batting average and solid speed. We'll see what he can do here. Hits this one on the ground to Red Piana, who scoops and throws to first to nab Yoshi for the out.
Yoshi will be kicking himself, because I know he wanted a quick start to more quickly put that bad first game behind them. Early momentum will help a lot.
Red Yoshi is up now with a 1-1 count. Third pitch incoming, swings and lines it to Blooper, who makes the catch for the second out.
Pretty smart pitches by Luigi on the mound. The Eggs are taking pretty patient at bats though. But Luigi is making smart pitches that they can't do a whole lot with.
Yellow Yoshi hopes to turn their hopes around though, looking for her first hit. Diving attempt and it'll get through to give Yellow Yoshi a base hit to keep the inning alive for the Eggs. This makes way for Birdo at the plate. They're currently hitting .500 this season.
Birdo has sneaky power, so watch out on the mound.
One strike as Luigi sends the next pitch. Birdo lines it straight up the middle for a base hit. 2 runners on base, 2 outs.
I just said it, but much credit to the Eggs in taking patient at bats. It's easy to get desperate and get overly aggressive, but they've played it conservatively.
Wiggler looks to keep it going, hits the ball hard along the left field line, going back towards the wall, and it's gone. That's a 3-run blast to put the Eggs up here in the first.
Wowie, talk about patience, but that was a first swing homer. That pitch from Luigi started outside, but curved right over the middle of the plate. And Wiggler made him pay for it.
Wiggler won't wow you with the long ball like a Donkey Kong or Bowser, but he can crush it at times, so pitchers need to be mindful. Shy Guy up at the plate hitless this season. Ground ball to second fielded by Blooper and over to first for the third out, but not before 3 runs score thanks to the home run by Wiggler.
Yeah, this is huge for the Eggs, even if the score doesn't stand. It's good to see some offense from this team, giving them hope going forward this season.
Blue Pianta will step up now, swings and hits it into the left center gap for a leadoff base hit for the Fireballs in the second inning.
These Piantas are so often known as power hitters, but they do good at hitting for average as well.
Red Pianta lines the ball into center field that also gets down for a base hit. That puts 2 runners on base here with no outs for Green Shy Guy on the mound to work through.
Yeah, and Blooper is up to bat. A defensive wizard, but is also reliable at the plate as well.
Takes the first pitch for a strike. Blooper currently has a perfect batting average. Swings and sends the ball on a rope to left field and caught for the first out.
That was a hard-hit ball, but unless you send it out of the park, it never matters how hard you hit it if you hit it right at someone. Assuming they're not scared of the ball or something.
Monty Mole, hitless thus far, takes the first pitch for a ball. Looping pitch by Green Shy Guy, swung on and lined up the middle for a base hit. This will load the bases with still only 1 out.
Yep, and you can see how similar these 2 teams are. They're similar to a dink and dunk offense in football. Nothing flashy, but effective.
Greenoki readies for the pitch, swings and lines it to left center, and it's caught by light blue Yoshi. Blue Pianta thought about tagging up, but retreats back to third. 2 outs now with bases still loaded.
So far a good recovery for Green Shy Guy on the mound. He's still 1 out away from getting out of the jam, though.
Baby Luigi will attempt to push Blue Pianta across the plate, currently with 1 strike. Swung on and heading to the right center gap and will get down. That will score Blue Pianta from third to bring the score to 3-1.
That's a good time for baby Luigi to get his first hit of the season. Perhaps he was hoping for more, but a single and an RBI is not a bad result.
Perhaps baby Mario could follow it up with his own first hit and RBI of the season as well. Takes strike 1 on the first pitch. Puts a heck of a swing on this one and sends it way back to the right field track. Red Yoshi under it and will make the catch for the loud out number 3.
Boy, that was a heck of a swing for a baby. A baby Mario Grand Slam would have been something to talk about.
Speaking of something to talk about, our on-field reporter Pauline got to chat with Yoshi after their 3-run first inning. So let's go over to Pauline for an update. Take it away, Pauline.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with Yoshi earlier in the dugout, and he admitted the Eggs were eager to put that tough opening day loss behind them after being shut out 18-0 by the Bowser Monsters. Yoshi told me the team's biggest focus tonight was starting fast and playing with confidence again, saying, "We know we're better than what we showed in that first game." He emphasized how important it was for the lineup to attack early rather than letting another game slip away from them. And so far, that approach has paid off in a big way thanks to Wiggler's 3-run homer in the first inning. Yoshi praised the energy in the dugout afterward, saying the team finally feels loose and aggressive again at the plate. He also mentioned that after such a lopsided loss in Game 1, the Eggs wanted to prove, to themselves more than anyone else, that they could still compete with anybody in this league. So today already feels like a much-needed response from the Eggs as they try to bounce back and reset the tone of their season. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Pauline. Luigi gets himself a base hit to lead off the third inning for the Fireballs after a 3-up, 3-down half inning for the Eggs at the plate. Mario will look to follow his brother's lead now at the plate. Sky-high pitch swung on and lined up the middle for a base hit. 2 runners on here in the third with no outs.
These are some aggressive bats by the Fireballs this inning. I wonder if they see something in Green Shy Guy's pitching.
Another first pitch swing, and this ball is floating towards right center. This one will get down between 3 fielders for another hit.
A bloop hit there, but that should be Blooper's specialty, actually.
I see you brought your A-game, Professor. Pitching change here as Birdo steps on the mound to take over. Red Pianta takes some swings and lines the first pitch to center field for a hit that will score another run, pushing this game to 3-2. Yoshi Eggs still on top by 1.
I know it was one batter, but Birdo has struggled mightily on the mound this season already. I was hoping in a get-right game they would have brought in someone else.
We'll see how they fare against Blooper here. Gets the ground ball fielded by Yoshi to second for one, then to first for the double play. Unfortunately for the Eggs, the tying run will still score. We are now knotted up at 3 runs apiece.
Wow, I would have hoped Yoshi would have went home with that one to keep the run from scoring.
Monty Mole hits a hard liner down the left field line, and it hits off the wall in fair territory. That will push the go-ahead run across to give the Fireballs the lead.
Wow, this is a heartbreaking turn for the Eggs. Such a promising start that has unraveled.
2 outs here for Green Noki at the plate, hitting .333 on the season. Sends a line drive to left field that gets down for a hit. That puts runners on first and second here, the top of the third, with 2 outs.
Now I know we get lost in the Eggs trying to turn it around. But we forget the Fireballs are also trying to recover from a tough loss. It was a tough loss in a different way. But they have something to prove as well, and they are proving it.
Green Shy Guy catches the line drive for the third, out to send us to the bottom of the third.
That was a tough one. It was clear Green Shy Guy was losing steam on the mound, so the change was needed. But Birdo, who is a decent pitcher, I believe, just still has the yips from the Bowser monsters.
Yoshi starts the Eggs half of the inning and lines it up the middle for a leadoff hit.
There we go. That's how you answer back. Or at least, that's how you'll start anyway.
Red Yoshi will make his attempt to keep the response going. He's struggled to get a hit yet this season. First pitch taken for a strike. Runner on the move, swung on and hit to right center, and it gets down. The hit and run is successful as Yoshi gets all the way to third base. Runners now at the corners with no outs.
I think that was the first hit and run we've seen. Beautifully executed.
Yellow Yoshi skies this one into shallow center field. Baby Luigi gets underneath it and makes the catch. Too shallow for Yoshi to tag up from third, so the score stays as is.
Even for Yoshi and his speed, there was no chance of him scoring there, unfortunately.
Pitch on the way for Birdo. Hard liner to center field and just barely drops in front of Baby Luigi for a hit, but the throw-in gets Red Yoshi at second. And for some reason, Yoshi doesn't try to score from third.
My goodness, what a way to blow that opportunity. If Wiggler doesn't come through here, this will go down as a boneheaded inning for the Eggs.
Liner to center and is caught by Baby Luigi. Game stays at 4-3 with the Fireballs on top as we head to the fourth.
Man, I know Pauline, who is a Yoshi Eggs fan, is so disappointed down there. Such a promising inning for the Eggs turned into nothing.
The hitless Baby Mario steps up for the Fireballs and grounds it to second. Yoshi fields and throws to first for the out.
I wonder how many hitless players there still are. I know Baby Mario is one of them.
Suction ball pitch on the way and swung on and missed by Luigi. 1 strike now for Green Mario. Grounder to Yoshi, who swallows it, then throws to first for the second out.
I know you did not just call Luigi Green Mario a second ago.
I will not confirm nor deny such a thing. Now we'll see Red Mario take his swings here with 2 outs.
You sure are something else, MC. Green Mario, Red Mario. I think there's also a yellow Mario and a purple Mario.
Correct, and Red Mario grounds out for the third, out sending us into the bottom of the fourth inning.
Yoshi's team has 2 chances, left here down by 1. I hope to see them try some base running tactics like they started out last inning. Hit and runs, steals, drag bunts, use the speed to your advantage.
Shy Guy watches 2 straight strikes go by him. Swing and a liner, and Shy Guy escapes the hitless club, landing his first base hit of his season.
He was certainly not shy with that swing, that's for sure.
Green Shy Guy will hope to take a bold swing himself here. Well hit ball on a line to left field, but that is caught by Baby Mario for the first out.
That was also not a shy swing. But Baby Mario was positioned well to nab that one before it hit the ground.
Liner caught by Red Pianta, who throws to first to double up Shy Guy at first base to end the inning. Wow!
I really struggle watching poor base running. It seems to be so very common in this league to see players doubled up on the base spouts. Someone needs to coach these players to be smarter on the bases.
Suction ball pitch on the way and swung on and missed for strike one to Blue Pianta. Second pitch on the way, line to center field for a base hit. Blue Pianta strikes again for the third time this game.
Someone must have told him to hit for average because I remember him being such a power bat.
Red Pianta will look to follow it up, and she does with a base hit as well. Runners at first and second with no outs.
3 singles for both Piantas. They are proving to be so reliable for the Fireballs.
Pitch to Blooper, and he grounds it to short over to second for 1, and to first for the double play. Runner advances to third, 2 outs now.
That was a close one. It was a slow developing double play, but they got it.
Blue Pianta heading for home. Bunt attempt is missed, and now he's caught in a rundown, but makes it back safely, sliding back into third. Blue Pianta on the move again. Bunt gets down on the first baseline, but will roll foul for strike 2. Monty will likely swing the bat now, and he does, and lines it to left field for a base hit to score the 5th run for the Fireballs.
Man, I was on the edge of my seat during those squeeze bunt attempts. Why they tried it with 2 outs and slow Blue Pianta, I don't know, but man, was it exciting to see.
Green Noki will look to keep things going for the Fireballs with 2 outs as the first pitch is taken for a strike. Second pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. Third pitch on the way, hit into shallow center, and it will drop in for a hit. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs.
It seems like they're set on letting Birdo finish this one out for better or for worse.
Baby Luigi steps in and swings and lines it into left field for a base hit to load the bases still with 2 outs.
The Fireballs are putting on a hitting carousel right now. The Eggs need to keep the gap from widening.
Baby Mario may be the best batter for the Eggs to be facing to put an end to it. He's struggled so far this season. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on line drive and diving catch by Green Shy Guy to take away the hit and end the inning. That'll bring up the last chance for the Yoshi Eggs to come back in this one.
That one was really close to getting through. You know, Baby Mario wanted that one and almost had it. But great stop by Green Shy Guy to keep the score intact.
Light blue Yoshi starts it off as Luigi sends his tornado ball pitch, swung on and lined and caught by the leaping Blooper for the first out.
Good hit, but even better play by Blooper. The Eggs need to pull the momentum to their side.
Yoshi will look to do that here as the 0-1 pitch is delivered, liner to short and caught by the diving Red Pianta. 2 great plays rob the Eggs of 2 hits back-to-back.
That's the importance of defense. I think defense is often considered the 3rd most important phase of the game. But we see here just how important it can be.
It will be up to Red Yoshi to keep the game alive, lines it to second, and it is caught by Blooper to send everyone home with the Fireballs' victory. 5-3 is your final score in this one that saw both teams with the lead at 1 point, but the Fireballs managed to pull away in the end and hold the Eggs off to secure the victory.
Yeah, this was kind of an old-school baseball game. All things considered, I'm proud of the Eggs for showing they belong and can compete.
Monty Mole will take home the MVP recognition for this game, 3 for 3 and 2 RBIs. He was instrumental in securing the victory for the Fireballs today.
Yeah, nothing flashy from him, but he just put good swings on the ball when it mattered.
Here is your box score of today's game. A really solid pitching performance from Luigi, only allowing 3 runs on 8 hits. Professor, what stuck out to you in this game today?
Honestly, both teams impressed me. The Yoshi Eggs showed us that they can be a competitive team that can hang in this league, even after their rough loss to the Monsters in their opening game of the season. The Fireballs impressed me with being able to come back from the early deficit and pull out the win. The Piantas were menaces at the plate, each hitting 3 singles. These are hitters known to be power bats, but have shown they can adjust their role as needed and hit for average if necessary. I hope both teams have gained some confidence after this game because I think they've earned it.
Here's how the current standings are looking now that all teams have 2 games played in their season. As we can see, this puts the Eggs at the bottom of the Mushroom League for now. It's not the spot they want to be in, but we still have over half a season left to play, so things can change. Speaking of which, here's what we have left this season. Professor, besides all of them, What games before the All-Star break are you most excited for?
Well, MC, I would love to see if the Yoshi Eggs can battle toe-to-toe with the Wilds in Game 9. The Wilds were able to beat the Bowser monsters, so it would be a good moral victory for the Eggs if they can topple the undefeated Wilds.
That would be quite the feat, as the Wilds will certainly be heavy favorites in that one. We can never count anyone out, though, in this league. Anyway, that'll about do it for us here today. Our next game will feature the Peach Monarchs battling the Bowser Monsters at Peach Ice Gardens. Until then, I'm MC Ballyhoo signing us off for this one. Good night, and joy be with you all.